Hello, everybody. SC Knuckles coming at you with another vlog. I figured I'd give you one after it's been a while since I've pretty much given y'all a vlog, and decided to give y'all guys a bit of a life update, see how I'm doing, what my future plans are, and what to talk about with y'all. Well, 2026 has definitely been what was supposed to be an uphill year turned into a major downfall. Let's not beat around, guys. As of April 21st, I have officially lost my job that I was with for 12 years and 8 months. It is very sad to hear about, and it's very sad that it happened because, well, let's just say the details are a little fuzzy. And I don't feel any remorse in telling y'all of what happened. Well, as y'all know, I had some problems that I've mentioned with on here. And this is probably the biggest one that doesn't make sense. Mind the camera, I've been doing a little bit of cleaning since I've been gone, and I don't have a stand for it, so I'm holding my camera right now. And I'm checking to make sure I'm recording. So what happened was I was let go because of a case that doesn't make sense. Now, I've always learned to always be kind and to show generosity. And that's what I was doing. When you go to a customer for 2 years, even longer than that, you tend to get along very well and joke with. I've always learned to never be a stone face. What's the word I'm looking for? Workaholic. Because I've seen those kind of people, and those are people that hide dark secrets or just are like, ooh, you don't want to deal with them. Well, what happened with this one was, and it still doesn't make sense. Apparently, it was reported that someone reported me because I said something that made them feel uncomfortable. This happened before, and I told y'all about it, and that one was just like a slap on the wrist. Like, I wasn't banned from the place or anything. They were just, it was just let go. Although I never spoke to that person again, and then they left that place, and that should be null and void on my record because it shouldn't matter anymore. Well, unfortunately for this stopped me from even doing my work, and I was demoted to something I didn't want to do, and it basically just made things a little bit more harder on my mental health to even try to adjust. Well, during my time off, I made the mistake of trying to call that place to get more context because I wasn't told to who or what was said, unlike last time. Sounds shady, doesn't it? And then it got back to my work, and the next day it was let go. Apparently, I think it was. Okay, now this is harassment. One call, really. And it's either you let them go or we're not doing business with y'all anymore. And that probably was what was heard. But it just seems so shady that I wasn't told to what person it was and what was said. The place of business didn't even want to bring it up anymore. They wanted to just forget about it. And that's not good on two sides. One, it leaves a wound unhealed. And two, it just leaves a bad taste in the mouth of a company that doesn't want to give context. It's like how if you were to spill coffee on your rug, do you scrub and clean it? Or do you just put a piece of rug carpet over it? In my business case, the latter. So yeah, they didn't want to have anything to do with it. So I was let go, and that was such a hard time, and it just sucked completely. Well, it wasn't until 2 days afterwards that a customer told me, and this customer has a family member to me, so they're obligated to tell me. They heard it from one of the delivery guys out there, and hey, if you're telling a family member to tell me, especially one who helped me get that job in the first place, They're obligated to know, and they're obligated to forward that information, especially what I call withholding information. Apparently, it was to the owner of that customer's daughter, and that is somebody I cannot identify. If I don't know the person, then it makes no sense. 2 years going there, you would think someone would say, hey, be careful, that's the owner's daughter right there. But no, that was never mentioned. So I don't know what was said. Therefore, it leaves a lot of doors wide open. The case is not closed. But unfortunately, since it's been like a few weeks now, I can't do anything about it. And nobody's willing to risk anything just to clear some context. So they rather just be corrupted with false information. And I say that because if I can't verify the person, then the wrong person has been identified. So yeah, once I heard about that, it just took a south turn, and I'm like, well, it's definitely not me because I can't identify that person. So with nothing left to do, it's just a matter of moving on and whatnot. But I'm like, wow, this is completely sad that it happened. But it's also a bad reputation on their part and the customer's part if they're falsely identifying. Because, well, I did have some good history over there with a lot of people, really. Bear in mind it was all women, but I treated them with respect. Of course, you're supposed to on the job. Did I like one of them? I did, and one, I think the manager knew about that, and even tried to persuade me to ask them out. And the very last time I told him, listen, that person's taken, I'm not going to do anything, I'm just going to come here and do my job, and that's it. And then they even jokingly said, well, I guess you're going to hate coming here. And I said, no, y'all are still the nicest staff, and I'm just going to do my job. That's it. That's the last thing I told them. I definitely don't recall anything said that would make someone uncomfortable. Unless that person who reported told that person, hey, this person from that company did that, and they mistakenly identified it as me, even though 3 different employees of that place, counting me, go there. So that's my thought process, is the wrong person has been identified. And then that's just going to go up with me until it's cleared up, or until I get all the information I need, but it doesn't sound like I'm going to, so I guess it's just a matter of moving on and just whatnot. I'm sorry if my camera's rattling. Like I said, I'm holding it. So yeah, guys, I'm on the hunt for a new job and everything, and it's a slow build, but I'm definitely trying to stay strong as best I can. You know how I always say, keep the positivity going, and that's definitely what I'm trying to do. So yeah, that's just so bad about it. But I do have some good news for y'all. And I did announce this in the community. I'm returning to Zelda Classic. Yes, it's been a while since I've even touched a Zelda Classic. Fragments of Power Reimagined is still the last Let's Play I did there. So I am currently in works of returning, starting with the project that I did not finish due to a crash that happened 9 villages. I'm actively trying to get back to where the last video uploaded stopped, and then we'll continue on from there. The community I have told, and they're all excited about me coming back, so that's very good. Now, what drew me to come back? Well, I didn't know about this until a couple days ago. I saw, and I still haven't, I don't talk to him much, but I am still aware he's around, Melee Wizard. I saw that he did Dungeon Link, a quest I did way back in 2014. And I still think that's a good quest, despite how different it was. So I was like, you know what, let's return. Let's return. I mean, I'm going to try and keep an active thing with life and everything. Folks, let me tell you, ever since 2022 when I took that hiatus, that was the year I just realized my life was going to change. Not for the better, but it would just take a run on my mental health. Is that still happening? Yes, it is. It is still happening. It is still a mental battle with what I have to deal with. And it is still not easy to do. And I still have to try and make time to even try and record if I wanted to. I mean, it was even hard to do Dread when I uploaded that. I had to find time to upload that, and it was, or record that, and it was still so difficult to do. So yeah, I'm going to try to return and make an effort to come back and do all that. And folks, these life things that have happened have just made my eyes open to a lot of things I just realized in my life. Do I want somebody in my life? I always made the talks about it, and the thing is, because of what's going on in my life, do I want to bring somebody into that? I mean, they take one look at this, and they'll probably look at me, and well, in that person's eyes, they probably think I'm doing the right thing. In the other person's eyes, it's probably a different cause. So it's two sides of the story that just are just drastically like, so what do I do about this? The other part is, if I do have someone, are they going to want kids? Now, because of how my life has been, and I basically have been living in a world of sacrifice, let's just say, of both sides I live upon, one fulfills on trying to make everyone happy, and the other fulfills on sacrifice, where one is happy and the others can't handle that. And that is something I notice. Having kids, I mean, to be honest, with what I've seen with kids lately, I have seen no positive outcome with them. Yes, it's a miracle to have them. Yes, it's nice to pass on things. However, are you willing to sacrifice 18 years of your life just to do that, when you are trying to still live the life that you haven't fulfilled yet? Have I fulfilled anything? Not really much. I mean, if you were to ask me if I was happy, well, now I'm not. But even when I was still working, I still wasn't. I still was not happy. I was still battling mental health and everything just to try and make ends meet. And bear in mind, I just try. That's all I do. And from what I've seen, that with no positive outcome with babies, that's true. I just don't. Some try and wedge them into activities that should not have them around. And that makes it difficult for others who just want to not have responsibilities around. Everybody has to be happy in an activity. Otherwise, it's just, well, as long as we don't do anything or get involved, we're fine. But if they ask us to hand something, then it's ruined. But yeah, so that's just how I feel on that part, really. All in all, guys, it is still an uphill battle with my mental health. I'm trying to get there, I'm trying to stay happy, I'm trying to be strong, I'm trying to recover from this downfall. I just wish things were a little bit easier. I do plan to make a full effort after a big trip I'm taking in a couple weeks. And I don't know when I will upload the next part of 9 Villages. I'm still working on that. And then I will have to record the next few parts. So, give me a bit of time, folks. But I do want to return. I want to make an effort to come back. Because, let's be honest, I do miss this. I don't know if I'm still relevant in the Zelda Classic community or the Let's Play community because I've been gone for so long. I understand some people say, why don't you make a playlist of some things? And my theory, like I said, is I don't make a playlist until the project's done, because that's how I number them. There's been ideas to do another retrospective, but not right now, guys. All in all, I'm trying to stay strong. Like I always tell y'all, you always stay strong. And that's what you should always do. Try and find what makes yourself happy, and don't let it punch you in the face. Surround yourself with good people. Don't surround yourself with people that bring you down, tell you otherwise, and try and tell you that you're wrong. Know the right answers to everything. Your life is in your hands. You control it. You live it. Be happy. Huh. Well, with all that said, guys, I appreciate y'all watching this vlog, and I am excited to come back. I don't know a time frame yet. I just am planning to come back. Thank you guys so much for listening. You know the criteria. Leave good comments. Subscribe if you haven't. Leave a like. Follow me on Twitch if I ever do decide to stream again. The itch is there. I just haven't made the effort for it. Remember to always keep your positivity going. Take care of your mental health. Take care of yourself. Stay happy. And don't let others bring you down. And until next time, I'm Messy Knuckles. And I will see y'all next video. See you then, guys.